I ordered a new quick release gas cap for this bike. Oh man, I feel bad for the person before me. $104 to fill up a car, I'm assuming. It's a lot. Well, gas is 6.4, no wonder. $25 for a full tank. And that's exactly what we're doing today. We're taking the bike. I bought the anti-gravity battery for it, so the bike starts and cranks up better than this. So we're gonna get that installed today, and we'll probably do the first service as well, because I'm at 550 miles right now. So by the time we get to the dealership, we'll have a little bit more miles on it, and they recommend the first service to be between 500 to 600 miles. So I didn't tell them about that, so hopefully we'll be able to take the bike in for the first service. I don't know if you need an appointment or not. It's a super hot day out, which means that it feels really good when you're on the freeway and you get all the breeze. Look at all this carbon in the sun. Not gonna lie, I miss riding this bike. It's a very fun bike to ride. Also, I'm not sure if I told you guys, but I also bought a GP module for this bike, so I'm not confused when I switch between my bikes back and forth from regular shifting and GP shifting. So also excited to be getting that part, as well as the new tank release and the exhaust and a few more carbon pieces, and then we tune the bike and the bike should be complete. Hell yeah. This bike sounds pretty nice. It always surprises me for a stock bike. I dig it. Oh, here we are again. Yeah, I removed the tint that I had on these. What do you guys think? I don't know, I feel like the tint was it looks nice when the lights are off, but when the lights are on, I feel like it looks better without the tint. Since I replaced my headlights with LEDs, you can see the gaps in the carbon fiber piece. It's carbon, it's never gonna fit perfect. Hopefully we're gonna put the new lithium anti-gravity battery on here, and hopefully it's gonna start perfectly fine. It's not other issues that I don't know about. And what is that? Whoa, that's really hot. Ow, 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 ow. Definitely burnt my finger. Yeah, we'll do that, and hopefully we can get the first service done for this bike as well. Alright, battery's in. Let's see how she's gonna start. Started. Perfect. Thanks so much. Okay. I'll see you soon. Anti-gravity battery is in, and yeah, she started. Let's see, like obviously I'm gonna give it like a few tries, a few days trying it out, and see if that's the issue or anything like that. They were telling me that, like, so the bike does run really hot, and then I was told that with a few people it literally has a dipstick for your oil. You're supposed to check out your oil more regularly on this bike and do your oil changes more often, just because the bike runs very hot. So definitely, you know, I guess it's a 1100 factory issue. I don't know if it's the RSV4 factory or all Aprilias, but yeah, definitely they do run really hot. Like I noticed that right when I rode it, and I told you guys about that. So yeah, hopefully they're saying if it's hot and it's happening, then that's probably just from the heat. But I was having the issue even, and the bike was like parked and I haven't used it in a while, like, and I mean by a while, like a day or two. So you know, it's not enough time for the battery to like lose charge or anything like that. Now we have the new battery on, and hopefully, I mean, the anti-gravity, like I have it, that lithium battery is on all of my bikes. It's on the V4, it's on the R1M, and on the H2. I trust the anti-gravity lithium battery. It's lighter, it cranks like 10 times better than the OEM batteries, and it lasts longer. So it's one of those things that like I've noticed from different brands, like especially as soon as you start messing with the bike and stuff like that, battery will drain faster, and the OEM batteries are just straight up like shit. It's a clean R1. So yeah, thank you again to OC Motorcycle for putting on the battery for me, or you know, I was there, so I was like, I don't want to carry the battery in places and put it on at home or whatever, so they just put it on for me. And yeah, so sadly they are really busy. I figured that I'm not going to be able to do the service on the bike right away. I mean, it's a similar thing with the BMW. When I unlocked it, I remembered that I actually had to send an appointment like about a week in advance. So at least I got an appointment not tomorrow but after tomorrow, so pretty soon, so we can do the break-in service, because I'm at 569 miles. So excited to break her in. And actually, after doing that, I am gonna be tuning the bike. I'm not sure, like I wanted to ask you guys, should I tune the bike before getting exhaust and after getting exhaust, or should I just do it right now? All right. Not bad. Haven't warmed up the tire, or wasn't going even hard, and we got up to a 45-degree lean angle. It's cute. So yeah, I was saying I'm gonna stay in the slow lane so I can talk to you guys without getting too interrupted with the wind. But I was saying that as soon as I break in the bike, I don't know if I want to tune it with the stock exhaust, because it does have like an acro slip-on, and it does come with titanium headers. So I feel like honestly having like an exhaust on the bike is not going to improve the power that much, even though I already bought the exhaust and it's coming in for this bike. But I'm just thinking, wait so long until I unlock the bike, because you know, when the bikes are in the OEM tune and stuff like that, they are very limited. Like this bike feels crazy fast, but I'm pretty sure it has way more potential. So I'm thinking about like tuning it before getting my exhaust, since my exhaust is going to take about 2 months to get here and be put on and all that stuff. The bike also already has an air filter on it. I didn't do the super high flow performance air filter that I usually put on my bike, just because I feel like I'm going to be dailying this bike a little bit more. So I don't know if I want to pretty much run like a race filter when I'm riding through like dirt and maybe in the rain, stuff like that, you know. Like at the end of the day, the super high flow air filters will allow more particles into your engine, and you know, I think like over a long period of time that will affect the life of your bike. So I mean, obviously it's good that you can just clean the air filter and stay on top of that, but as you guys saw on this bike, we literally have to lift the tank just to clean the air filter. So it's not something that I want to do like super regularly, you know what I mean? So it's peace of mind that I have an air filter that's not like super crazy and high performance and all that. It still gives me 50% more airflow than the OEM air filter, but it's just not like the top of the line, the ones that they recommend only for racing, just like my other bikes. Because I have that the POA F1, which is the race air filter, on both the H2, V4, and the R1M, because you know, at the point I wanted to make the most power out of these bikes, so that's why I went with that. But I just didn't think it was worth it for this bike, especially because this bike already makes a lot of power. So I don't know if, I'm not even sure how much more power I could get from running a race air filter, you know, like I don't know. I don't think it will be more than 1 or 2. And since this is like the most powerful liter bike besides my V4R and H2, of course, I think we're good on power. We don't need to make the absolute most, you know. All right, just traffic hit out of nowhere. So I was saying, like, as you guys hear, the bike already, it sounds like really good. So I'm thinking just remove the valves on it, so the bike always like sounds good, because in lower RPMs I think the valves are closed. So remove the entire like servo motor and all of that, just keep this exhaust pipe on it until I get my new exhaust. And since it already has an air filter, just tune it for now, and then within the 2 months, whenever I get the exhaust, I'll tune it again and see the difference, you know, it's gonna make. Even though I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be like crazy amount of power, I'm mainly getting the other exhaust for the noise, obviously, because this bike will sound amazing with the exhaust that I got for it. Almost at the 600-mile break-in service, so I don't want to ride it too much after. I want to get the bike inspected and checked on before, you know, going even harder on it, because I did ride it pretty aggressively. I did not break it in easily, and the whole break-in thing is honestly subjective. I've heard so many things from so many different people. Some people are like, you have to like take it easy, break in the engine smoothly and softly, don't rev it too high, blah blah blah, all that stuff, which makes sense, you know, like all the components of the engine, everything like that is like fresh, and you want to make sure everything, you know, works together properly and stuff like that. But I've also heard that these are pretty much race bikes and everything is already like tested and prepared, so you can literally go ham on these bikes right from the start, and they'll actually like set the engine at a better pace pretty much, and it'll break it in better if you break it in hard. So I don't know, the BMW was limited or restricted from the factory, so you are forced to break it in like easily. This one isn't, all the other bikes aren't. So again, like, I've heard so many different opinions, and I honestly do not know like who is right and who is not right. So it's really confusing, but oh well. I already rode this bike really hard, and hopefully the braking is gonna go well, you know, inspect everything, get the oil change, stuff like that. And after that, we'll get to hopefully tuning and stuff like that, and put on the other parts. I think right now I have some carbon pieces at home that I'm probably gonna put on when I go back later today. So I think it's just a chain guard, because as I said, I thought I had the chain guard. I took out my OEM chain guard, and I have like nothing covering the chain right now. So if the chain snaps, it's probably gonna smack the hell out of me. So let's go put on my new carbon fiber chain guard and whatever other parts I got. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Kind of just wanted to update you guys about this issue, another issue that I was having with this bike, which is a battery. Like, so far I've had like 2 problems, but nothing is major. But also I told you guys about like the whole fairings. The build quality of the fairings aren't the best on this bike, you know, like it definitely could have been, I probably could have done a better job with the build quality of their fairings, but it's okay. I get it. Like, this bike is not a premium bike where you pay like over $30,000 for it, you know what I mean? The bike is $25K, so the fact that like you get one of the most powerful engines on a liter bike with this amazing chassis and carbon fiber and all this crazy technology for such a deal, like, you can't really complain about little things here and there. I just hope that nothing escalates to a bigger problem later down in the future. And as long as it's little, you know, easy solutions like that, then I don't mind, you know. It's little things which I don't care too much about. Each bike has its quirks and downsides, so it's not a big deal. I just hope the bike stays healthy and keeps running as good as possible. And I have no idea why, but it says that the time is 1 a.m. As you guys can see, it is not 1 a.m. us like just gently rolling on the throttle. This bike is so much fun. Yeah, that's it for this video. I just wanted to update you guys and walk you through what I'm going through with these bikes, so you guys know what to expect if you, for example, want an Aprilia or anything like that. Other than that, I appreciate you so much for watching. Really appreciate all of you guys' support on the channel, everything. I've been grinding out videos, yo. I'm posting what, like 6 videos a week for like a month. That's a lot of videos. That's just on YouTube, by the way, minus like my stories, minus any other posts on YouTube, minus my Instagram, which if you're not following me, you should follow me on Instagram. It's the same name as my YouTube channel. You will be more updated about my life because it's way easier to post on my stories and on my feed than posting a whole entire edited video on YouTube. Thank you like to everyone that supports the channel. Honestly, without you guys, I wouldn't have done a lot of the things that I'm doing right now. You guys kind of like in a weird way motivate me to keep making more and crazier videos, you know. Like, I was always like a crazy spontaneous person, but now I have like a extra motivation because I know you guys want to see certain bikes on the channel. So I'm like, whatever, if I'm not doing it just for myself, I'm doing it for you guys, for the channel too, so you guys can enjoy the content and so I can make as much content as I can for you guys to enjoy. But yeah, that was a very long ending to the video. Yeah, see, the bike is at 219. That's really hot. 220. Holy. Let's get some airflow in. Alright. Thank you so much for watching. Please drop a like, subscribe, share, and support the channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out and ride safe.